a new curfew. Julie?
Alyssa and Deanna, what I want to start by saying tonight is that the curfew starts at 7 o'clock. It's just after the 6 o'clock hour, and we've got about an hour left where you can be out on the streets in the city of Grand Rapids, the city of Grand Rapids proper, that is, does not include surrounding communities. I want to show you how they're preparing for that right now. We've seen in the last half an hour or so, all of the trash cans have been removed from Monroe Center. We're just out in front of the police department. These buildings that you can see here have been boarded up. Those windows were not broken. Those are boarded up, I'm assuming in a preventative measure to keep those storefronts from being potentially shattered. Now again, I'm going to repeat this multiple times because I want to make sure people hear that. 7 p.m. tonight is when curfew begins. After that, you are not to be on the streets, out in the streets of Grand Rapids. Then you can be arrested on a misdemeanor charge, up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine. That curfew goes through until 5 o'clock this morning. It's going to start back up Monday night, 7 p.m., and go through to Tuesday again morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I want to show you the video from last night. Hopefully you can see that now. That is what they're trying to prevent from happening again tonight by issuing that curfew. We heard from Grand Rapids Police Chief Payne. We heard from City Manager Mark Washington this morning. We heard from the Mayor of Grand Rapids. All of them saying that they're proud of the way the city has came together to clean up what happened last night, but also saying that they are doing everything that they can to prevent another spike in violence like that, including having the National Guard present here this evening. City Manager Mark Washington spoke to me earlier today. Here's what he had to say, as well as Mayor Bliss.
This is not a game. This is not a game of hide and seek or damage and hide. We're going to have significantly more law enforcement, and they will be prepared to make more arrests and use the appropriate measure of force in doing so tonight. So they exercised significant restraint last night. I expect them to do likewise, but I expect the response in terms of forcible arrests to be increased.
The violence was awful. It was unacceptable. What started off as a very peaceful march turned into violence, and the destruction that we're seeing this morning. But I want people to see what I'm seeing this morning, because this is what our community is all about. People who got up early this morning and they're out cleaning up glass and helping out our businesses and wiping down graffiti. This is the image that I want people to remember.
As you can see here, that sign saying love will prevail, we've seen those up on boarded windows throughout today. Messages of hope as the city of Grand Rapids comes back together. You can see here, just marks on the sidewalk in chalk. We heart GR as we go into nightfall. I'm going to repeat this again. 7 p.m. curfew begins. $500 fine, 90 days in jail, just includes the city of Grand Rapids. Homeless are exempt from that rule. You are allowed to go to and from work as a part of that curfew. So if you're getting off of work at 8 o'clock, you're okay. You just got to go home and get there right away. But again, 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. tonight. I want to make sure as many people hear that as possible, because there's still a lot of people downtown. We're going to, of course, continue to update you guys. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.
Julie, thanks for that great reminder. Definitely a different scene down there than what we were seeing just an hour.